Hey y'all, it's Joey C, VSG, and I swear I'm actually back this time. I know I've said that before, but it is true, and I will tell you guys why. First, we're going to do some introductions and some stats and just some pre-information, and then we will get back into it. So I am Joey. I am now 31 years old. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery on Friday, May 6th of 2016 in Colorado Springs, Colorado with Dr. Khan. My highest ever weight was 350 pounds. My highest recorded weight was 313. For that surgery, I did a 2-week pre-op liquid diet. At the start of that, I was 294.8. Then the day of surgery, I was 282.2, so I lost about 12 pounds. And my very lowest was about 181. And then in April of 2021, this April, I got back up to 267.6. So there were quite a few reasons why I had some regain, and I fluctuated up and down. But in 2018, I had my son, who is now 3, and I only gained 23 pounds during that pregnancy. But afterwards, I suffered horribly from postpartum depression and postpartum anxiety, and I just packed on the pounds. I was in a really toxic relationship with a narcissist, and I went back to my old eating habits. Not as large of quantities, of course, but just horrible food choices. And it's a tool. The sleeve is a tool. It is not magic. You have to work it every single day in order for it to be beneficial, and I completely stopped working it. So now the reason why I am back, my last video I told you guys that I was having gastric bypass. My insurance ended up completely denying it because it was a revision. They said that it wasn't medically necessary, that I've already had the sleeve, and they weren't going to pay for it. So my boyfriend and I, we came together and made the decision that it is worth it for me and that we can swing it. And so this Wednesday, May 19th, I will be having Roux-en-Y gastric bypass at EOC in Tijuana, Mexico with Dr. Elias Ortiz. So I am very, 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 very excited, excuse me, to be on this journey again. I know that it is the right thing for me. I am so ready where I'm at in my life. I am happier than I have ever been, and except for with my weight, and I just know that this is time for me to get back to me. As you guys can see, I have put on quite a bit of weight. You can see it in my face. You can see it all over, and it is time. So we will be paying out of pocket for it. If you guys want to know prices or things like that, you feel free to message me. I don't really want to put it on here. They have a price sheet on their website. It's Elias Ortiz & Co. And the doctor who will be performing my surgery is Dr. Elias Ortiz. It's in Tijuana, Mexico. And I could not be more happy. So like I stated, my starting weight this time around is 267.6, and there is a mandatory 2-week pre-op diet, but I went ahead and extended additional 2 weeks because I was diagnosed a few years back with a fatty liver. Anyone who's going through this process knows that the pre-op diet is not really to lose weight, but to shrink your liver. So I wanted to just extend that a little bit. So I started my pre-op diet on April 22nd. And at the start of that, I was 267.6, and I'm not quite done yet. So I don't really have a weigh-in. I think I've lost about 8 pounds so far, not very much, but not about weight loss, it's about shrinking your liver. So my first pre-op diet when I had surgery in Colorado was 3 protein shakes a day, and that was it. This time with Dr. Ortiz, you can have unlimited non-starchy vegetables and unlimited salads. So that was really exciting. It made it so much easier, and it was wonderful. So that is what is happening here this Wednesday. So I didn't even start with it. Today is Sunday, May 16th. So in just a couple of days, I will be having surgery. So the way that it's going to work is I live in Southern California right now, and they're in Tijuana. So we are very, very close. So what we're going to do is we are going to drive to the San Diego airport, and they have a shuttle that runs from San Diego across the border to their facility. Excuse me, guys. I just took my meds on an empty stomach, so I'm not feeling so great. So we're going to drive to the airport. We're going to park in a parking facility, and then take the shuttle down to Tijuana. There will be a CT scan and pre-op labs on Tuesday. We're going down on Tuesday, and then surgery will be the next day on Wednesday. Same as in the States, the same procedure. It's going to be done laparoscopically. There will be no harvesting of organs or anything like that. They do a CT scan and blood work, same as pre-op is done in the States. They just do it closer to your day of surgery. And then you have to do a barium swallow or a leak test before you're released from the hospital. And then we'll be staying in a 5-star resort in Tijuana for 2 nights and 3 days after surgery, just to be monitored, because if there's going to be any complications, they're most likely going to happen soon, close to the surgery. So they keep you down there and monitor you. And then my boyfriend and I decided that we are going to extend our trip and stay in San Diego for an extra 3 nights as a vacation. So this will be our first vacation without our son, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. And I'm hoping I'm feeling okay, which I felt great after my sleeve, so I shouldn't have any problems, but it'll be a staycation if I'm not feeling great. So I do have some notes here, as always. So I want to talk a little bit about plastic surgery and skin removal surgery after weight loss. So like I said, I had my sleeve done in 2016, and if you guys have been following me, hi, welcome back, and thank you. I love it. So I lost about 140 pounds from my sleeve. I went from 350 down to 180. Then I got pregnant and was 200, and then went through everything and just gained and gained and gained. At one point I did lose back down to 200 and then gained back up to 267. So I've had quite a yo-yo, but if you guys have seen my skin flicks, which I have posted a lot on here, you have seen that I had a huge pannus. I had a huge mother's apron, or whatever you want to call it, just a large area in my pubic area of fat and skin. That's just where my body liked to store it. So in October of 2020, I did get an insurance approved, 100% paid for paniculectomy. So it is not to be confused with the tummy tuck, and I will explain the differences. So a paniculectomy is just the removal of that skin and fat. They do not incorporate any of the muscles, and they don't tie in that way. That is a tummy tuck. So this was a hip-to-hip incision across the front where they just removed that flap of skin. They removed 6.5 pounds from me, and I love it. I absolutely love the results. In a day or two I might do a skin flick, and you guys will see that there. It's not cosmetic. It was an insurance procedure. I did not have to pay for it. It's literally just a swipe of a cut across my abdomen. So and the healing was great from that. I am so happy. Anyone who deals with excess skin or fat in that area, I feel your pain. It's a horrible, horrible thing to have to deal with on a regular basis. If you guys have questions about how to get insurance to approve that, just send me a message and I'd be happy to talk to you. So yeah, I had that done in October, and then once I hit goal weight, I am planning on having more plastics done. I want to have my back, my breasts, my arms, a full tummy tuck, my inner thighs, and my butt done. But that'll come to a while after I hit goal. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming with me on this journey. I'm going to try to do some vlogging actually down in Mexico and right after surgery to let you guys know how everything's going. My goal this time is to do once a week. So since my surgery is on Wednesday, I'll probably do every Wednesday, but I wanted to come on here and tell you guys a little bit about what's going on before it actually happens. So I'm going to try to do once a week and then once a month skin flicks. I also took my measurements last night, and I'll be taking some before photos this evening, and then I will do a skin flick in the next day or two, hopefully before I go to Mexico. Maybe I'll do it to kill some time, day of surgery in Mexico, I'm not sure, but I will get that to you guys, I promise. And I will hold me accountable, guys. Be on here and hold me accountable too, and that'll help me post more. I promise it will. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to me. I know it was a little short and all over the place, but this is my first vlog of the rest of my life. So we'll see how it goes, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.